Hola Brazil, this is Jason Alon Butler.
This is Stephen Harrison.
This is Eric and Proda.
We're Fever 333 and you're listening to 89, the Radio Rock. Viva o Rock.
So, first impressions of Brazil?
Beautiful, amazing, passionate. Everything that everyone told us about it when, as far as playing music here, everyone said it's one of the wildest countries in the world. Most passionate about music, and yeah, that's what we experienced. We had a show on Wednesday with Bring Me the Horizon. It was our first demonstration here, and it was just blew our minds. Yeah.
Do you guys think about leave everything on the stage on the show? Is that your idea? Because that's what sound for the audience.
Yeah. I mean, it's all you really can do. You know what I mean? Like, we get, whether it be 30, 40, or an hour on that stage, and it's all the time we get to sort of express ourselves as freely as possible. So that's just kind of how we measure freedom, so we exhibit it on stage.
And you guys playing the show, like take the shirt off, or just happening during the show? You guys think and do, don't have a plan for what you do?
Yeah, no real plans.
I mean, taking your shirt off just because it's hot.
Yeah.
It gets hot, so then your jacket comes off your shirt.
Yeah. I ripped my pants. Like, that's never like on purpose. They ripped, and then I was hot, and then I felt restricted, so I took them off. Yeah.
And you came into Brazil so fast. It's a new band. Do you guys think things are gonna happen so fast, like it's happening?
No, we didn't expect anything. We started this thing in a parking lot in Inglewood, California, at a donut shop, and we couldn't really guess that it would move this quickly, and we think that while we do want to believe that a lot of the art and the music that we created has a hand in it, I truly believe it's because of the people. I think that the people have wanted something for a long time, and we are just an answer to what people have wanted, because we are those people as well. And I think the movement that people discuss is not our band, it's the people, and we're just trying to offer advocacy and a soundtrack to that. So we're just very, very honored to be a part of it, really. Yeah.
And a lot of people that talks about you, for people who doesn't know yet, says you like Linkin Park and Rage Against the Machine. Do you agree with that? Is that an influence?
Yeah, we love those bands. We just kind of create the music as we see fit, and whatever we think it needs to sound like for us to be happy, and whatever it needs to discuss for us to feel fulfilled, is kind of how we do it. We come from various backgrounds, all of us. I think one common band between the three of us is for sure Rage Against the Machine, absolutely. But we all kind of listen to different things. Like, I grew up, as far as like subversive music was, like punk rock, Black Flag, Dead Kennedys, but also hip hop like NWA, Tupac was huge for me, and then the boys. Everyone else has other things too.
Talking about political, do you guys know about the political in Brazil? What's going on here?
Yeah, we've heard that the paradigm has shifted to a much more conservative and restrictive administration, and the platforms that the current administration are sort of exercising or amplifying are ones that are very restrictive to the people, and no matter how you dice it, restriction is restriction. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how you cut it, senses of subjugation, marginalization, disenfranchisement, those are just facts. And if people feel discontented by those things, then they should speak up. And I think that the people have been. And during our show, they were chanting, and that's exactly what we do this for: is to offer them a space to say how they feel, and where they don't feel like they have to risk their safety or judgment in that space. And I think that the people really do that today. So we're just lucky to bear witness to that, really.
What message do you want to tell for the Brazilians?
We understand. We have a current administration, especially the three of us, that we don't agree with, and understand that not agreeing is okay. You don't have to agree with everything, no matter whether it's your parents or all the way up to administrations, sections of government. You don't have to agree, and when you don't agree, you're inherently given the right to speak on that, and you should understand your power, recognize your power. It's inherent. Your very existence is powerful, and these systems will try and tell us that they are not, and they will try to keep us docile and complacent. Again, this isn't. I'm not becoming conspiratorial and hoping that people, believe in everything that I believe in. I'm just saying these are facts. This is by way of policy. It's written in books around the world, and we must understand that we offer that power over us, and we must take that power back. So today we witnessed it. Today we experienced it. We felt it. And thank you for showing us your power, Brazil, because you are a powerful people.
Talking about the band, how is the process of writing, recording? Any particular reason for choose not to use the bass?
Just hip hop.
Yeah, I mean, no reason not to. It just felt natural with us three, and I play guitar. And sometimes I do play bass. Like, so every now and then I'll, do that. Well, when it comes to writing, like, we start with a subject. We start with what we want to talk about, his lyrics, his idea for the subject, and we branch off of that. We'll sit down, us three, usually John, and just talk about what we're trying to say and come up with words and just build a song around that, which I think for me is unique. I've never really done it like that before, but I love it. It's been cool.
And what is next for the band? Are you guys already thinking about a new album?
Yeah, we're constantly creating, whether that be music or aestheticizing this idea or charity work. There's a charity contingent piece of this project called the Walking My Shoes Foundation, where we offer like a bridge for people to activate change that they want to see and in a less intimidating manner than a lot of revolutionary language usually is. So we're just trying to make it easier for people to involve themselves in change that they want to see and that they desire. We're going to continue touring. We're going to absolutely come back to Brazil and South America. We've just had an incredible experience. And just like, your first questions, we never expected any of this. So we feel like it's a blessing and a privilege, and we want to make sure that we honor that the best we can while we can. So, we're always writing. We have probably another album already that's in the barrel. We could probably get more of that. And but really, again, it's just about exercising the power and just reminding people of that power.
And what did the music teach you? I mean, when you said, I'm going to be a musician, that's what I'm going to do for my life. How this happened for you guys?
I just thought, my dad was a musician, and we might not have had the closest relationship growing up, but I did think that he was a really cool example of, a male example for me as a musician, and also just being black in America. I think that it offered him a lot of opportunities that we wouldn't usually have, just being from where we're from and looking a lot like the way we do. It really was just a way to be free. I just saw my dad be a totally different person on stage, and music spoke in a way that I couldn't. It was a language that I could utilize. It was like tools that I just didn't have. So personally, so I would use music for that, but it's all different for everybody.
Yeah, I didn't have any music in my family at all, and I guess I just started getting into aggressive music around going into 6th grade, and I just immediately knew that's what I wanted to do forever. And aggressive music, I guess, being just like punk stuff, and there's nothing glamorous really about it. So I was just at a young age, I was like, I'm gonna just live in this van and I'll be a lifer forever. And I don't know, it's just what it was. And now that was 15 years ago. So and I'm still doing that, and I'm happy to be doing it. I didn't really have any examples close to me of anyone doing that, but I don't know. It's all I ever wanted to do.
Yeah, and I think to add to what they're saying, all three of us tried it, and it seemed like the most necessary thing to staying happy. I mean, there's so many other things in our life that we enjoy, but being on stage, getting to play with each other, and just kind of shutting off anything from the outside world and just being as comfortable and as free as possible on stage is the best feeling. And I feel like I don't know, once you commit to it, once you start going on tour, once you accept that's what you want to do, it's hard to ever picture yourself not doing it.
You guys might record an ID for a radio station.
Yeah, for sure.
This is 89 is 89 in Portuguese.
Okay,
89.
89.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, 89. 89. Okay, we'll do the thing. Hola, Brazil. This is Jason Alon Butler.
This is Stephen Harrison.
This is Eric and Proda.
We're Fever 333, and you're listening to 89, the Radio Rock. Viva o Rock.